winners of 8 of their last 9 games. Now for the visiting Cardinals here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
But you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Purdy from the gun. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as he's up to the 43. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Shot. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 65 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now with a long field ahead. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
The Cardinals at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly. as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be back to throw, Purdy. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week Clara. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You look at this Arizona defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Niners, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. That's complete right around the 8. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and goal from the 6. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get. Now Purdy. 6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Niners first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Play action. Now Purdy. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. The Niners on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Purdy off the play fake. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up... It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Weaver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road, How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Purdy looking to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Purdy. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. That's quickly out to Harrison. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Escapes the defender. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throw left side complete. That's Weaver. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Let's go now.
Pass complete there to Harrison. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Good. Hey. These.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Hey.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead.
They get back a motherfucker.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll look to throw again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to about the 33. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. So 7 yards for the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. It's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, sir.
Defense really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together